first time. It was fantastic. Crowd was incredible. Lots more people than I had assumed. It was good. Very good.
Yeah. Main stage as well.
Main stage, midday. You can't ask for a lot better. Sun's out. It's fucking beautiful in the UK.
I know.
Who knew, right? Normally it's miserable, but we're here and we're partying.
Expecting it to be miserable, the build-up and what was going on in Europe.
Yeah, we were supposed to play Metal Days, but it got shut down, and we got trapped up in the mountains for like almost 3 hours trying to get out. All the roads were closed. Like, we thought we were proper fucked, but it all worked out. So,
how did you get out?
We just waited and took a shot at a road that was open, and it worked out, and we got on our way. So,
it almost feels insane that this is the first time you've been to Bloodstock.
Okay, so this is not meant at a dig at European festivals. But European festivals and Europe as a market, I feel, is kind of like not really on to what we're doing just yet, but it's happening. You know, we've been a band since 2007, and we've been working hard, and you know, everybody's starting to catch up with what we're doing. The States has been unbelievable, and Europe is starting to come around. Usually it's the reverse, right? Usually Europe, because it's such a big metal community, we'll grab a band first, is what I mean to say, but it seems like the States kind of caught on quicker, but it's happening.
So you've been able to identify that and look and go, wow. So have you tried to find a way to...
everybody's doing that. I mean, that's the trick, right? If we could all figure out how to make $1 billion, we'd all be billionaires. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just a time thing. You got to get in front of the right crowds and play the right shows, go on the right tours. COVID happened, so that slowed things down. And there's a lot of variables, but at this point, we're getting the right looks. People are very interested, so it's moving. You know, main stage, 4 p.m. Bloodstock. You know, thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Like, it's pretty incredible. Can't complain too much.
So there was never any doubt in your mind when this opportunity came your way, we're doing it?
Oh, you know, somebody hands you a fucking diamond necklace, you say thank you. You know what I mean? Like, of course. I mean, these are the things that your careers are built on and that you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you want to play Bloodstock, you want to play Summer Breeze, you want to play Vakken, you want to do the shows and go on the big tours. You know, if Gojira calls, you put your backpack on and you get in the damn bus or van and you do your thing. You know what I mean? So when the real tours and the real shows come out, there's no question. You know?
Have you been treated well?
Yeah, it's like being a rock star for a day. You know, you feel like you're in Journey or some shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been incredible. The staff here has been great. We played we played a Brutal Assault yesterday, and that was incredible too. So it's European festivals are a whole other thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to play some fests in the States when we go home, but Europe really knows how to treat you.
It's summer. I mean, the European festival scene in the summertime is it's incredibly huge. It's just getting on that and being part of that. So you finally feel like, I don't want to use the term because it seems wrong when you've been around since 2007, but you're finally making it in Europe. So
sure. Well, I mean, we've done festivals before, I think 2017, but then there was COVID, and, you know, you usually want to wait a year or two between festivals, and then, you know, so we're back in the building process, but it's all coming around, you know?
Do you guys, I mean, we've got to think back a little bit here, but do you feel that you got through COVID as best as humanly possible and came out the other side?
Here's the thing about COVID. COVID sucked. But some cool shit happened for us during COVID. Lots of record sales, lots of people paying attention, a lot of growth in the attention that we were getting on the internet, more listeners on Spotify, some things happened for us that we think that people went home, and even the people that would have never given it a chance gave it a chance, and they were like, wait a minute, this is different than we thought. Because everybody thinks that deathcore bands can't have versatility. They think that if you hear the term deathcore, it's just some, you know, fucking 16-year-old kid playing one note or something, and it's not. Like, there's a lot of bands out there that fall into this genre that do more than a lot of people give us credit for, and I think we are one of those bands. We've coined terms, like people have given us names like progressive deathcore and like post-deathcore, and like, I don't give a shit about that, but here's the thing. As long as you're calling me, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. As long as you want me on your tours, I don't care what people think we are. And as long as people are listening and enjoying it, call it anything. I don't care. Call it fucking disco. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It's just music. It's just metal. There's a huge extreme music scene everywhere in the world now. So I don't give a shit what you call me. As long as you show up and you hang out and you have fun, who cares?
It's incredible that you noticed this drive and interest in you during COVID.
Yeah.
So when things started to open up, as it were, and we were allowed out to play, basically.
Yeah.
Did you immediately think, right, we now need to capitalize on this?
No, because I don't think I really realized until we started going out and touring, and we had a bunch of sellout shows on our tour. I think it was like 17 or 18 sellouts on like a 23-day tour. And it went into crazy like middle America markets and like playing in front of like 800 people in Iowa City on a Wednesday night at, things started like shaping up and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So it was one of those things you don't expect. But it's nice that it happened.
You've been enjoying the wait.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So you're satisfied with how 2023 has gone so far for you?
Exponentially better than I could have ever thought.
Yeah?
Sure.
Amazing. And that continues after this?
We hope so.
Yeah.
That's not up to us. That's up to the music listener. It's like you hope your wife wants to stay married to you forever, but maybe if you do enough tours, she doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a marriage, right? Like between the bands and the fans of the music, your friends that support you. Like you try to keep putting out music that makes you happy, but also lets the fans know and the people know, hey, we keep you in mind when we do this. You know what I mean? So yes, we're gonna make the music we want, but also we know that our fan base is expecting something from us. So we try to cater to both crowds. Make ourselves happy, but also keep the fans interested and keep them happy. So I'm not gonna go write a record and say this is gonna make everybody come back, but I'm gonna say, you know what? This is in the wheelhouse of where we come from, but we're going to make some changes and do something different because every one of our records sounds different. And we're going to give the fans, people who support us, friends of Fit for an Autopsy, what they want. The word fan sucks. Friends of the band, supporters of the band. Fans is one of those things like, fucking Mariah Carey has fans. I have people that make it possible for me to go do this.
You're not the first to say to me they don't like the term fans.
You don't know what to say sometimes, so you go back to saying it. But God, it just feels cheesy.
So, here, for example, do you still see, or do you still feel that you have the opportunity to draw in new listeners?
Here's the crazy thing. So you look out in a sea of people, and you're like, I don't know any of these people. This is cool. And then I'm like, oh, I remember her from the London show. Oh, I remember her from the Bristol show. I remember that guy from Germany. Holy shit, that dude was there 2 days ago. Like, you don't realize that when you're on stage, you can pick these people out because it's not just nameless faces when you're up there. And sometimes when I get overwhelmed on stage, because a crowd like this is overwhelming, I look for a person in the audience to have a connection with. And then you look and you're like, and you're like, holy shit, this person's come to see us 10 times in the past year. So yes, there's new fans, new people, new friends of the band, but also people that I know from coming over here for years now, people that I talk to on Instagram. So there's a bit of everything. It's a lot different than people think. You can take a show like this and give it like for yourself a small show vibe. Just by picking a few people out, picking a few things out. I know that photographer. Oh, that dude shot us here. It really works, man.
Oh, wow.
It really does. Yeah.
Are you going to have any time to spend here? Are you going to be able to stay around?
Nah, we're going to hang here today, but we go back to the hotel, 3 a.m. bus call to the airport, and then we fly to Helsinki for a festival there.
Which is what we want to hear. We want to hear that you are that busy, and I'm going to let you get on with it because that was incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.